feel like NBK, unfortunately, dude, just hasn't really been through his paces in terms of the vertigo, in terms of Ancient, right? He's taken an extended break from this game over the top of the prevalence of these maps, and poor guy had a good round on vertigo, but what a crucial round that actually ended up being. So, you know, you gotta tabula rasa, blank slate, wipe your mind of what just went down on an individual level and bring it in to this, the second map of this series. And the third pistol round, but NBK finds early contact. Krad will catch the push that comes through middle. It is very much a concentrated effort towards this B site. NBK gets flashed very nicely from Dexter. And now it's Elian's chance to maybe answer. Sure enough, Glock to the face of NBK. 3 more CTs right around this corner. And he knows that he can't peek too soon, but the CT flash doesn't stop him. Dexter with the double. And a 2v2 is where we're left. Bomb halfway gone. Dexter runs in, dies. Torzsi's chance. 1v2 clutch. Guns down the first, but Krad, that is where the difference made. And that is where Entropiq take their pistol.
And so confident. I mean, the way that they played that, it was just beautiful. No one tucking, but peeking at the exact same time. And Entropiq pulled that one off. And it's such a tenuous situation in the back of B, dodging flashes both ways. And the CTs put up a good effort here, and NBK moved smoothly with it, where it was hard to telegraph that it was coming. He did such a good job of selling that he was just trying to commit without a flash, and even got 2 tries at it. But now we're past that point. 4 Deagles here for MOUZ Sports. 1 scout on NBK.
You know, we can talk about NBK's shortcoming on vertigo, but on top of the 2K round, he also had that nice scout headshot.
Yes.
Those were his 2 moments. And maybe now, we get a little bit more of the same. Our analysts were talking about, you know, the buy decisions of Entropiq across vertigo, and how sometimes that really did come back to limit them. You agree with that? Did you notice it too? That
I was talking about it.
Yeah, but as big of an issue that it was. Let's see if maybe they can just kind of get things back under control. Yeah. JDC, nice play. Dude, Dexter sets him up so well. That's an AK given over. But then it instantly gets taken back. Elian and Forrester, right? Those are the 2 guys you want in the kill feed for the side of Entropiq. Torzsi's going to be surrounded now with just the Deagle to work with. It is clean, man. A quick flash in the pan from MOUZ. I like that shows us they've got something prepared for those kinds of light buys. But of course, Entropiq pick up every single piece thereafter.
Yeah, ideas are half the battle for sure. So, okay, MOUZ, what'll be the reinvestment? Even if it's only slight, they could probably afford to grab something, but maybe they'll just try to save, get the op, full grenades, and favor that. JDC, he's like, should I? And then he pulls out the P250.
Quick one from Lackey.
You know, if you kill someone with the P250, you get your money back.
That is a factual statement.
You want to argue with that?
Nope. You are not spreading lies, brother.
Can I ruin your day more?
If you'd like to.
It's pronounced Torzsi.
Torzsi, yeah.
It's Torzsi something.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a J in there.
But we can't do that. But I just wanted to put it in your head.
I mean, you can't. You can't even roll your R's, okay?
Yeah,
but
I was useless in Spain.
Yeah.
I was so useless.
You know, for somebody who was born in French Canada, I don't hear no rolling R's, brother. Okay, you're no Bob l'éponge.
Yeah, we bully people who say SpongeBob in French.
Bob l'éponge. Try it.
Bob can't.
Yeah, we can say it in 3 languages, dude. God, we are globetrotters, huh?
Yes.
Oh, it's sad that's all we have to talk. You know what I mean? That's all we have to show for our time in Denmark, bro. It's just how to say SpongeBob. 4 players up for Entropiq. Nice 3-0 start. Get past those pistols. Okay, make mincemeat of the lesser buy. And now let's talk business. We've got Torzsi on the up.
You're saying it now.
Yeah, you want it?
It sounded good.
You got it.
I'm not going to, though, because I'm scared. But yeah, because it was so clean, you know, money's already looking nice for Entropiq into round 4. So much to learn about MOUZ Sports. We're going to see almost every single map in their pool right now.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
You know, it's definitely one of the biggest uphill battles for them is just this idea that such little prep time with the entirety of this team. JDC, quick slot in. Like, you know, it's a real shock to the system. And we'll have to wonder whether Ancient was at the high end of the priority list. But, You know, they do have the CT side of things. We have to, I think, really emphasize the CT-sidedness of Ancient at times.
Unbearably CT-sided at times.
According to some. JDC at the forefront of the B setup. Nice clean kill versus Krad. This is a second time now that that smoke has been a bit of a nuisance for Entropiq, whether it's JDC pushing through or in this case shaving over. It is 2 instances of MOUZ finding opening kills from it. And this time they've got the guns to really double down. Smoke and flash throw, and JDC quick kill versus Elian. Take the double man advantage and send Entropiq elsewhere. NBK in the open. That one's a little bit awkward. Gets away from him, but Frozen can pick up the first piece. Additional damage versus Nickelback as well. No bomb control currently, and if there is this aggressive push out through Temple, yep, sure enough, Dexter gets it back, and we've got 4 alive for MOUZ. Once guns are in their hands, so are the round wins.
Unbelievable kill from JDC. Unbelievable. I mean, he had 16 HP. He was out in the open. He's waiting for the repeak, but it literally has to be a headshot and a body shot. Otherwise, he's dead. Anything, like, instantly. Otherwise, if he takes 16 damage, he's going to keel over and die. That was crazy rifle work, and he even gets a 3rd kill after that. What a monster.
He's feeling it.
Yeah. Built different.
I will say on an individual level, right? And I don't want to just, you know, beat this drum too often, but MOUZ NXT, decent Ancient team.
Yeah.
Comfortable with it, played it a lot in their academy
their
leagues.
secret weapons exertion.
Exactly, right? He was truly like the biggest shining star when it came to the NXT's Ancient gameplay. But it's not as though there's like this discomfort inherently with JDC. It's just about whether they can weaponize him. Whew. And he gave us a couple rounds already, but it's Dexter dead. Elian not shut down by the JDC too early.
A little gift from Dexter.
Gives him something to work with, but listen, we've got torzsi and JDC trying to tether here. torzsi starts working through the caves. Falls back slightly. This is a good angle to hold. He's got a, you know, quick swivel if they come barreling up from ramp as well.
Oh.
Missed Incendiary.
He's out in the open. No way.
Of course.
Like he had an opportunity. What a moment of timing.
But heavy lean over towards the B site, opens the door wide for the A rotate, and Entropiq, excellent call. They're going to find this one.
Wow.
The door essentially off its hinges, man.
Yeah, they put the hinges in their hands.
They took everything with them.
Man, just a full retake. There's no utility. The bomb hasn't been planted yet. JDC's getting very close. Oh my God, he actually could have peeked out and grabbed that bomb. MBK will trade back. It's 3-on-3. Can't help but feel like there's still some legs here for the CT side.
Forrester stays tucked inside sight. Elian with a gap to try and work with. NBK truly has to be the jackknife, you'd think, but it's in fact torzsi. He peeks into Elian, who we know is holding the angle, and then follows up with the second. Nickelback's attempt at a clutch, but he has 9 health, and the defuse beyond the halfway point. How do they pull that off?
Wow, unbelievable. What a round from torzsi.
He's their
full house
everything.
Between him and MBK. Yeah, that's just crazy. And again, I mean, you don't want to have to retake the A site. That's a position where the only thing is that Entropiq did not have enough utility to hold them back from just peeking everything, and it came down to hitting their shots. Man, torzsi was just so damn useful here, scaling perfectly. He walks around with his op as if he's never going to miss, and and that's to say like a rifle, right? Where if you had a rifle, you take all kinds of risks, and Opper wouldn't. And for torzsi, he just knows where, if he needs to be close, if he needs to be far. He doesn't think about the fact that if he misses, he's dead. And that's what helps him be so impactful. I honestly am shocked that Entropiq were able to cleanly get through Donut on their way to A.
No cost.
They didn't have to clear out anything, and they had no utility basically to do it. So maybe they were even lucky to get that bomb plant, but that was a pretty big hole on the map for MOUZ. And I wonder if Entropiq's game plan will lead them to try to exploit that again in the future.
I mean, up until torzsi getting back onto the A site, everything looked like it was going swimmingly. You know, Entropiq comfortably treading water. But that tsunami that was the MOUZ retake ends up working wonders. And we get the early Entropiq pause. Kassad brought that up, you know, questioning the pauses from the team throughout the first map. This one's just going to be an all too easy anti-eco. or rather half. Forrester will find some sort of a response, but JDC ducks out, and there's very little HP left to work with here for the 2 remaining Entropiq players. It's a calculated buy. You know, if there was the 2 criticisms, it was maybe lack of timeouts in addition to the weird economical decisions.
Yeah, they were kind of spending money they didn't have.
Yeah. Right now, they've just got so little to work with. Pinned into this corner.
Swing again, coward.
He won't. JDC knows better. Lackey's going to come headhunting. JDC very much changing up the angle, so this should be enough to find him off guard, or he just dives out. Don't give him a bomb plant. That wouldn't be ideal. NBK drawn to the action, and it's in fact JDC that gets both those kills, so never mind. Somehow he steals them.
The reroute.
We were talking about that with torzsi, right? Every time it looked like somebody else was going to get a kill, torzsi's able to just gobble them up.
Yeah.
He snatches them from the jaws of death and consumes them himself. But once more, this is what, 3 rounds we've seen JDC play aggressively down ramp. Once on his own.
Leave it to John.
In this case, in anti-eco. And the results have been very clear. JDC impactful on that side of the map. 3-3 early. Entropiq's lead disappears, but their guns have reappeared in the 7th.
Nice little nade. Oh, and a great flash tactic to open things up. Dexter even gets off into the cubby. Gotta be kind of specific. There's so many on Ancient, but he finds one of them.
One of 300.
Yeah. And MOUZ NXT, plenty of smokes to use. Sorry, I just called him fully MOUZ NXT, my God. Holy.
Half MOUZ NXT.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, yeah, an extra member. They've got A-site covered on all angles.
This is so well rotated.
Oh, they're watching the lurk. I mean, unless JDC just turns around.
MOUZ just need to stick the landing because they've got it.
Wow.
They've got it in the bag in terms of positioning, but backside NBK dies. That does create, you just said it, maybe if he turns around, but torzsi does turn back and forth. Double kill. Forrester trying to clutch it back, but no.
Damn.
Denied by torzsi in the temple.
Crazy. He was actually straight up quicker than Elian there, and he had great target selection, understanding that, you know, he could protect himself from the guys in the site, but the guy on the flank, he wouldn't be able to run from. So smartly turns around first, and this shot should have been where he got punished, but he was just too damn quick. Too easy for torzsi.
He peeks into that second one like it's his advantage.
It's free, yeah. That's what you got to do.
That is 2 straight up duels that he has taken over top of Elian.
Yep.
And both of them kind of critical moments over towards that A site where it looked like Entropiq had a chance. Now torzsi within Donut, player just on the other end of smoke. He's got multiple bodies coming at him, and a drop shot.
With an op.
NBK inside sight, his chance to offer something. He's gonna get attacked from multiple angles. Awkward bit of cover here, target priority. And Frozen's flash does screw him over, but here's JDC coming in with the pieces, picking him up.
JDC.
He's got it.
Dude, his rifle work is unreal. He makes the M4, it's already broken, but it looks even more busted when he's using it.
I'm telling you, dude, this combination of JDC and torzsi, I don't want to speak as if Bemis doesn't exist, but it does feel like the torzsi JDC combo, it is what has MOUZ in the position to be a single map away from the main event.
Maybe they can get promoted back to MOUZ NXT and play together.
Maybe. So clean, man. So comfortable by the looks of things. That's what I've seen so far from JDC's Ancient. Just comfort. And this is a buy round, but Dexter just makes mincemeat of the first one. Excellent banked flash, bomb spotted, dropped, and held off because utility starts to tumble down the ramp. Krad will find the headshot. That's a spam through pocket, but Dexter able to response. A quick one thrown down ramp. NBK fast flank. Holds for a moment.
You don't always get the flank on this map, but when you do, you better believe no one's going to hold it. However, they start to walk back towards mid, end up in cave, and look for another avenue of attack on the B site. Got everything covered on the fallback, though, it looks like. It's going to be quite clear what the game plan is. Wow, love the angles right now we're seeing from the CT side.
Just looks very well versed.
Just so sweaty. Sweatier than a penguin in a suit.
Dexter, dude, he's so
That was
sharp.
fast, right?
It is. It is. His rifle work's been really good tonight. And Crad, unfortunately, hasn't been given anything to answer with. Dexter gonna double up there in the 4v2. That's a 4K from Dexter, folks. And that was once the site was under pressure as well, pushing down ramp, getting what he needed.
Feels like one of many 100 ADR maps so far at this event. That might not be a fact, but if I say it loudly enough.
And with enough conviction. That's nice.
He was just handing out haircuts this round. Nasty stuff. Tea timeout called.
When did Dexter get so good?
He's always been good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's honestly, I didn't like scout him because I'm not a scout, but I watched his demos when he was playing in Australia, and then that's when I asked Automatic, I was like, dude, you guys need an IGL, and he's fragging over here, he's owning. But the thing was, he was fragging so hard and calling, you know? So...
a rare breed.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know, when he came on to MOUZ, I mean, I can't help but feel like Cyclone has helped. I mean, MOUZ as a team did not look that good.
Sure.
Right? He kind of did have the good pieces. He had a really good composition.
Fast one.
But,
so
yeah.
you hold that thought, brother.
Okay.
We've got Dexter, speak of the devil, under pressure. Mac 10's trickling in on him, and dude, that's multiple times tonight. He just gets away with that one extra. And it's impactful, but the bomb gets dropped as it extends beyond. Oh, Crad sticks the A1S through the crack. The frag grenade makes this one seem a little bit more possible. Crad's gonna jump through.
Oh!
What?
I don't even know.
Like a half push? That's weird.
That's so weird.
Both could have fallen back, played the 2v2 post.
No, it's strange. It's very strange.
Unless he wanted to make the distraction so that Elian could for sure grab bomb. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't rationalize it.
I'm trying to.
Well, there's still a chance that Elian can win, but Frozen has a smoke. Oh, and wisely puts it on top of the bomb.
Yeah, but there's still a gap to cross. Elian's not able to stop Frozen. Frozen, that's just the tap. But it's gonna, ooh, BNBK with the last one.
That's well handled.
Chance there.
It could have smoked, you know, I think Elian tried to make it feel like it was going to be cave. I don't know if he threw in utility or anything, but he walked there and walked back. Frozen could have used it on the ramp or on cave, but sometimes on the bomb's not the best idea. In that situation, it was perfect. With the flash across as well. Really nicely done. And
look at this.
He heard the reload, and then he realized he was too late after the... Basically, what happened was this...
Two smokes.
So, that's why it looked a little silly.
Well, he'll be beating himself up for that. Mind you, round where it's just an Entropiq Mac 10 push for the most part, so, you know, a little bit of success after their 3-0 start's gonna maybe feel somewhat alive, you know?
The deal is on Ancient, man, T rounds, they seem to get close all the time, but then the CTs just edge them out every single time, and then you have these ridiculously lopsided halves. Just feels like a series of heartbreaks. Torzsi, he might have a hard shot on his hands, you know, weird timing here. Doesn't seem super scared about the idea that someone could have lurked close. So maybe there's an opportunity for him to get in. Dexter gets lit up.
Yeah. Good wall bangs from Crad.
Yeah, these are important. Surprised to see such little cave pressure from MOUZ, but I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. Speaking of NXT, that's what, you know, Exertion offered, so it's never been JDC's job or Torzsi's role. But we do have JDC in there. Tucked up close, support from Dexter, smoke goes ahead of it. Ooh, Crad's gonna, I was gonna say, really creep through? Meanwhile, Lackey's trying to get that impact in middle. He's going to go ahead and try to puncture into the back line, but that's where Torzsi just slaps him down. And JDC sees the barrel. Oh, that's a 2-for-1 combo.
It always has to be two with him.
Torzsi's then primed for the peek down ramp. He nails the shots. That's a full house again from the NXT boys. 2 for JDC, the triple on Torzsi, and an 8th on the scoreboard for MOUZ.
They're cashing out, man. That's crazy. I can't believe the consistency. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, JDC, man. It's like he gets 1 kill, 2. The second one's free. Buy one, get one free with him every single time, and some great shots from torzsi as well. I'm sure people want us to stop talking about him, but they gotta stop stealing the freaking show.
We simply can't.
It's not our fault. I mean, look at this scoreline. I legitimately don't think that this is enough to be comfortable. This half isn't over. I think unless you get that at least 11 rounds, it's still scary. Ancient is just like that right now.
12-3 CT sides on Ancient, far too common.
Yeah.
Not to take anything away from MOUZ. Individually, they look good. Protocols look comfortable.
They're on pace, but yeah.
But, you know, we're not even halfway there.
Yeah. So Entropiq will... And for that same reason, I think Entropiq are just like, let's just get 4, let's get 5.
Yeah.
Then we can forget about this half. Go over to our strong side.
torzsi with a much further position through middle.
He is in there like swimwear right now.
Yeah, poor Crad. About to get pulled out of the round. Frozen, dodges the flash. Again, a second. Another instance, very much like Dexter, just robbing that second kill. Would have been very excusable for him to have just died. And, you know, NBK hasn't seen all too much action. This A site, so quiet for the most part. And while torzsi will find Nickelback through middle, dropping bomb right ahead of him, Crad has found this little moment of timing. Little chance, an easy kill versus NBK. He's going to try to milk this for everything he can.
And NBK could turn, but he's trained on this. Oh my God. Wait, he's trying to line something up, but NBK's watching into this position, so you wouldn't think a CT's going to be there exactly. Can't find anything, but he delays long enough to make it awkward. Bomb still has to be recovered.
Yeah, that's still the hardest part. torzsi so well prepared for it just because of that long sprint that Crad had to try and cover. Forrester not able to offer anything in that instance with the 9 HP.
That would have been so cool if NBK like wasn't back against the wall and Crad could have walked around him or something, but there's only so much he could do there, unfortunately. No other CTs in striking distance, and another kill from JDC to close things up. 9 rounds up for MOUZ. Another clean go of it. Entropiq, do they want to buy up? They can grab some Galils and have some nades as well. And that shouldn't be too bad for him.
So ridiculous.
Yeah.
torzsi ready to turn around on it. Easy closer, strong shadow advantage. Back in with guns is Entropiq. Utility dwindling, and so are their chances. 3 rounds left in this first half.
How far can MOUZ go if they're playing this well? What can Entropiq do to fight back? Dexter is playing with fire, but at the same time, he must know. I mean, I don't think there's any chance they could afford an op by his calculations. Great shot from Nickelback.
Instant. Dexter, what can you truly offer here? He's got support from Frozen, but they're running up the ramp.
Oh my God, what he's going through this.
Dude, they're going to be caught on a reload here. They'd have no clue that Dexter's been able to get into this position.
I think
Nickelback,
he does.
oh, okay, he figured it out. I was going to say.
He literally ran.
Right? Ran right in.
That was such a Dexter moment, actually.
So many times this guy's inside smokes.
Loves smokes, yeah.
Just drawn to it.
The funny part was they actually had a decent position if he just stayed and fought with his teammates, but kind of ran for the hills there. Will they read that somebody's up close? I mean, there's such a surplus of Ts right now. Flash gets eaten. Nickelback doesn't find his frag.
Oh! NBK finds Crad through the box. Man advantage extended downwards, and MOUZ have everything they need. Every step of the way, they stick the defuse like they were favored in that retake.
You're kidding, dude. What was that? I actually legitimately don't even know. Was he just in cubby?
On the other side of pocket. Wall bang through pocket.
Man. He's probably setting up some retake grenade. I don't even know. That's ridiculous.
Look at this. Look at this snap.
Oh, and he was gonna. That's not.
Instantly.
Oh, he asked for it. Krat asked for it. Careful what you ask for.
Oh, but we're right back.
Yep.
We don't skip a beat because now Entropiq are starting to feel that pressure, right? Now it's not just little bits of success they need. Rounds necessary. Every extra win is something special. torzsi, let's see it. No, sir. Shut down. Just the one. It's a quick shot, but a quicker response. Lackey finds the B site yet again. And it's no 3v5 retake, folks. It's NBK 1v3.
Wow. Find both entries simultaneously. And actually score an important point at the end of this first half. Still one to go. So much money for MOUZ. Literally, NBK should just be trying to kill as many people as possible in this position. Of course, I only say that just because odds of winning are really low. And they'll end up getting the kill on him. And now we'll get into the 15th. But, you know, as small of a victory as it is, again, emphasis on the CT side, MOUZ are not going to be happy about the fact that they drop a round like that. And if Entropiq can get 5, they've got some dignity.
For sure. torzsi also could have been a bigger issue, but the solo kill. And they weren't going to let NBK get away with any antics a second time around. So 4 rounds is that little sigh of relief. 5 would be a far more comfortable spot, and they're going to go ahead and try to crank the dial, attacking NBK at his A site yet again. Frozen's already dead, but torzsi offers something. NBK a 1 and done, and a 3v3 ensues. torzsi pushes past the fire, stuck inside the corner. Nicely done there from Forrester to really force the issue in that moment, making sure he could take him down before reinforcements arrived. Oh, but JDC through smoke.
Yeah, that's Forrester out.
And that's Entropiq out, already heading towards B.
Yeah, so Nickelback, he can go far. He does need to be a little bit careful. I mean, it can be tempting to, you know, cross the line, go super deep into spawn, but there are so many long angles back there that you never know if a CT is going to catch you off guard. So he'll camp out now, and it looks like it'll be kind of a slow retake with Dexter taking his time to push all the way around. Now this will be heard. There is still a chance to pull this off. They're going to come in from the same way, which means they're probably going to try to get one and stick with the smoke that comes down. We've seen a bit of an issue for Entropiq in this post plant before, so we'll see.
Smoke's indicating the direction MOUZ come from. Nickelback just making sure all these corners are clear. Dexter going to get on top bomb. Nickelback, he's got to come out. JDC gives cover. The trade's there, but that was nearly his clutch to take. Another stick on top of it. Guns dry. It's JDC's kill, but no time. It will be a 5th for Entropiq. Could have been 6th had that 3v5 not come through from the side of MOUZ, but now they'll swap. And that second pistol of the utmost importance.
On set.
Flashing.
On set.
Let's fight.
One wall, one wall.
Default dead.
Attacker, wall.
Left.
Dead one.
Nice,
I
got
got
it.
it.
Attacker was wall.
Is he defusing?
Nice! Go guys.
Let's go! Nice!
Little bit of hope that comes with it for Entropiq to just know they've done enough. Lean back, relax. Both you and Entropiq into this CT side to see if the CIS squad can bring us to map 3.
You're going to lean on JDC and torzsi in this moment. I think T-side is where it's going to be very hard, and they are good Ancient players already pre-established on the NXT roster. And yeah, these games aren't free. 5 rounds, that can be enough. So we'll see so much emphasis on the pistol, and Frozen will kick it off with a kill.
That'll certainly help. A moment of joy brought back by Nickelback. The dual Berettas on the flank and the crisp kill from Elian. Instantaneous death for NBK. torzsi tucked close. Lackey right there on the other end. He's moving.
He was turned around.
Right?
He thought that was a free walkout, but
That is free.
There is still a chance for the plant to go down with a smoke to help it out. Frozen going to try to.
Oh, that's
instant
such
headshot.
a good gush.
Another one. Wow, the pre-fire. That's beautiful from Frozen.
They've got Elian low deep in the CT spawn. Do they go for this? Do they decide to take the aggressive stance? More damage. Elian, he's lucky to be alive. He tries to run away, but there's no escape. Forrester's going to run forward. He's going to tap the bomb once. JDC right on the corner. Right so close, and Forrester connects. Oh! Both headshots! He chops them down, and that's such a big one for Entropiq. Just a chance to start the CT side clean.
Oh, that's ridiculous. That is so insane. Now, I will say that with the double push into spawn, I honestly don't believe that was the right call. It's such a ridiculous 1v2, and they still had a great chance to win it, but they both had to play positions close enough to that bomb that they could peek. Now, Frozen, if he doubled up with JDC, then they could have, you know, one played fully tucked, one peeking, and then played from that same position, but that bomb was not perfectly planted for both of their spots. However, you know, that's just the version of history we see is just two ridiculous frags. That won't happen most of the time. A beautiful 1v2 and a lifeline for Entropiq.
And a response from MOUZ off the bolstered by double Galil AK Deagle's utility. And a set piece deep to the A site, but this is a deep position from Forrester. The savior of the pistol round sprays into NBK. No immediate answer here. We know how uncomfortable this bomb site is when you don't have that donut control, but sure enough, they find just enough of that plant zone to get themselves into the post. Dexter on the flank, found out by Nickelback. That's torzsi's chance. He pushes inwards. We've still got a fight here. Fighting around the donut, torzsi, he's got Nickelback occupied while his teammates continue to succeed. Nickelback can offer nothing elsewhere. Elian in the meantime, losing HP, but finding crucial kills.
No way.
torzsi another deagle, Frozen with the AK, and they're about to take this back.
You're kidding! Frozen, how? torzsi, oh my God, man. That's a concentration battle. He's trying to figure out which side of the cube to peek. torzsi is maintaining his cool that entire time. And he's only got the deagle, but he's got his opponent shaking. That's a ridiculous frag, and Frozen does so well to be out in the open to find his. I mean, an eco on it. That's unbelievable. I mean, they had some stuff to work with. They fully invested, but that was a mixed buy at best. Oh, pistol was supposed to be important. Conversion rate on this map is really high. Absolute heroics by MOUZ Sports. MOUZ.
What a round to win, man. And you just know that throbbing dread drums in the ears of Entropiq. You had the successful CT start, and now you lean back on pistols. The pressure's real.
You gotta appreciate Frozen going up on the sign boost in that situation by himself as well. You know, making a clutch decision in a tense moment.
Dexter incredibly low. NBK is gonna connect the kill. Elian's got the scout. It's looking good in terms of damage. 3 players of the 4 left up on this T side walking very wounded, but they'll plant. Lackey pushes through. He does just not enough damage.
They're all so low.
Let's see it, Forrester. Give us something special off this deagle. Connect that headshot into Frozen.
Imagine.
A stiff breeze blows over the other double, but no, that's it. MOUZ, 12 rounds.
Ridiculous. 22 and 11 for JDC as he maintains his 2.0 KD. And a 2-to-1 ratio in rounds for MOUZ Sports as well. On top of the fact that Entropiq have no money to spend to defend against 13.
Nice attempt from Elian there, just peeking both sides of box, trying to cut them down.
It's a great setup. But JDC kept thinning the threats over and over again, even though he came down low.
little B stream update for you guys as well. NIP already up a map and heavily leading on the CT side of Overpass. CT side's not the tail of the tape for Entropiq just yet. Pistol players push upon Frozen, just trying to trail away from them. Spreads 3 against the wall, and that is the answer towards the A site. The Donut Man is down. Lackey, grab your AK, my friend. It's all you've got for this one. 13-6.
Damn, that's such immense pressure, man. This is Entropiq's life on the line. Their map choice, they were probably, you know, overly ecstatic about the fact that Forrester pulled off that pistol round. That gave him a lifeline. I really didn't expect much from MOUZ overall in this T side. I thought it was going to be too overwhelming, but they're just playing so well. I mean, it's so impressive. I mean, to be here in a losers match is one thing. They didn't have total success so far at the play-in, but still, from the games that we casted, there's so many good things to say about MOUZ.
I mean, there's no shame in their route so far, right? They open up, clear gap between them and Godsent. Threw themselves to the top of the pack in terms of challengers. You play a best of 3 versus FaZe. Yeah, okay, FaZe minus ROPS. But you're still talking about heavy hitters in Brokey, in Twists, in Reigns, 1.10 rating starting the event. It's no joke of a team. And that 16-14, I believe, Mirage win on map 3. I mean, they were almost there. But now it's Dexter being found out on ramp. Man advantage here for Entropiq, right? We talked about the strength of the CT side on Ancient. Well, the strength truly shows when the guns glow, and they haven't been a part of the equation, barring that upset round from MOUZ.
Looks like a snap decision to take it over to the A site. One here. Yeah, it's a tricky place because it can look like the site is totally open, but as long as they have someone in Donut and a close rotator, it's pretty well fortified. The plant's still going to be difficult, still got the player advantage, but the CT side doesn't have tons of grenades for the retake. They've only got 1 kid on Nickelback as well, so let's see how aggressive they are in holding this.
Lackey can't quite find a gap.
Uh-oh.
In fact, he's getting
Getting
taken down.
tagged.
Oh,
you
JDC
can't give
through
that
smoke.
up.
Don't forget that this is the exact situation, the exact setup that got MOUZ to win with lesser weapons.
They're trying to walk into. Nickelback dies. Sorry, Elian dies. Nickelback is close. Tag down low. Forrester's still tucked into a cubby. He'll get swung on and traded. That is tough.
Still 2 players up for the CTs. Crad a little bit further back.
Haven't even thought about planting the bomb.
Smoke's all over the place, but soon to dissipate. JDC better not
has
lose
a bomb.
this. He better not lose it. He doesn't because torzsi saves him. But if that's not torzsi.
Oh, he is dead.
Crad, oh, nice move. Jumps onto the box. He's got the element of surprise. Where are they? Where are they? Up close, torzsi's got it. Opt to AK swap, trades out JDC, but the 3-piece from torzsi, the 21-9, just behind JDC's 25. It is MOUZ 14-6.
That's crazy. KD's unbelievable for torzsi. Every single match, such low deaths. I don't know what happens here, man. This is a symptom of they're trying to defend the site, walking out, trying to lurk in front of smokes, get a little tricky. They didn't actually have the retake grenades needed, but I still thought that they could try to at least spam from their players who are farther back, maybe not try to go for those gimmick maneuvers through the smoke. Not making a strong case for themselves in that spot. 14 rounds, another terrible buy, but a good tactic to start things out. Nickelback will get caught jumping, but it doesn't matter. Dexter can't adjust his crosshair, and when he lands, Dexter will die. torzsi finds a gap. However, it is 3-on-5. Oh, one spot at torzsi.
Surely not.
This, and you separate the rotators now, so they can put some pressure on the A site, but the thing is that there are still 2 players holding it down. So torzsi will actually turn his attention over towards B. This might be the right maneuver, and he smoked towards the B site. torzsi's going to get a free kill here.
Dude, they're
mollying to take attention away from him, and they're late watching this flank. This is ridiculous. MOUZ might actually win this round off of the ingenuity in the mid-round, and torzsi, Now he's going to drop a smoke. He's just a part of the exec. There's no one here. They've been completely hoodwinked.
Bamboozled, fooled, made to look like chumps. MOUZ silently skate by, and then JDC again! Just like the CT side. Aggressive down the B ramp, he gets nothing but impact. It's NBK's chance. It's just the MP9s. It's a 15th for MOUZ on the docket, but will it get served up? They need to lean on the new guns of MOUZ, and torzsi fires hot, but there is still the cross. Forrester, he's gone unchecked, but now they know, and he just doesn't miss this ridiculousness from torzsi.
Jesus, man.
How many rounds? Is it 5 kills between torzsi and JDC?
Can't believe that, man. He actually was able to figure out which site to go to, smoking himself out of that rotation, and then beating a timing, and the CTs were so confused they pushed cave to flank. Meanwhile, all the MOUZ players got on the site without seeing anybody. And then he hits these shots. That's monster stuff. I mean, if they went A, it was the wrong decision. They actually figured that out. Another sketchy buy here for Entropiq in a final stand. The best thing about this situation for them is loss bonus. But that'll still only get them a scout, 2 FAMASes, and 2 M4s.
So many chances now. 9 map and match points. And what a poetic situation that JDC and torzsi are leaps and bounds above everybody else in terms of impact. I mean, these are the gems that every organization mines for. And the two of them polished and shining on Ancient. They've got the setup commencing here into the B site. One final push to end the show. But they take a lot of damage, so is that going to be enough to just enable Entropiq to hang on for now? AK swap with the bomb drop down in front of the CT setup. It's a dog pile from the defense. Nice spam damage through from Frozen. Dexter, he gets all the way out. Nobody's supporting off of the short lane. NBK gets cover. torzsi gets the kill.
Dexter.
And just like this, MOUZ, unless it's Elian to stand tall with a scout, have managed to topple a top 10 Stockholm major team in Entropiq in a 2-0 fashion without the Elian clutch. They fumble, they fall. The Academy roster bolsters the main lineup. NBK back from Valorant, and in their debut, a 2-0 over Entropiq to lock in a spot at Intel Extreme Masters. That is what these